Hello everyone, I'm Karina Chin with karinascreations.com and I want to welcome you to my Facebook Live today. I'm going to show you how to make this really fun shaker card using the Coming Home stamp set and the Zoo Globe stamp set as well, and the Snow Globe Scenes dies. You can make really fun, cute cards with this. So where should I get started? I always do a few announcements first, just so people can jump on. And I just want to say quickly hello to people jumping in. Hello, Bilkis. Hello, Sharon. Thank you for watching me today. This is going to be a relatively quick video. Before I get started, I just wanted to mention that if anybody wants to try stamping, I do have a card class on October the 14th, the 19th. We're making 4 cards. And I have a virtual card class on October 24th. And then we have a games night coming on October 23rd as well. Hello, Joy. I see you're here too. Nice to see you. And I'm just closing my computer because I'm getting noises. Okay, so every time you like or share my video, I like to give a little thank you gift. So I do a draw for people who like or share my video. And last week I drew Marilyn Wagner's name. So Marilyn, I'm just going to pop these in the mail to you. So thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And then what else was I going to talk about? I think that was about it this week. I should mention quickly that Stampin' Up! Has a designer series paper sale going on. And then I'll talk about some of the papers I'm using right away. But I thought this was so fun, so I think I'm just going to get started with my demonstration. So the first thing I should mention is that I'm using this stamp set called Coming Home. Now the reason I chose this stamp set is for every stamp set sold, Stampin' Up! Donates $4 to charities devoted to adoption, foster care, and infertility. So I thought that was kind of a fun set to focus on, but it does sort of look Christmassy. So the challenge to myself was to make a cute card that's not Christmassy. So I thought we could make a really fun shaker card. And then besides, there's 2 kind of shaker cards that Stampin' Up! Sells. It's got the Snow Globe one, and then the other one is the Jar of Flowers shaker frame. So there's actually 2 styles. This is really nice if you don't have a die cutting machine, because you can just use the punch, and you can use the Jar of Flowers stamp set. And then you buy the little shaker pieces that look like this. They come in a little box. I think you get 10 of them. And then they look like a little jar. So that's super cute. And you can use that any time of year, which is what I really like. So I'll just move that out of the way. And these guys are part of the, I'll just pull this in so you can see what I'm working with. It's part of the Flowers for Every Season suite. The Jar of Flowers stamp set's $31, or you can buy the stamp set with the punch for $49. So what I'm doing this month is I am giving away a stamp and cut and emboss machine with every $60 order. So if you wanted to order any of the supplies I'm showing you today, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net. This is a hostess code for the month right here. And you can just place your online order, and then you get an entry into the draw. So I thought that would be kind of a fun customer appreciation gift to do. Okay, let's get stamping. So I have started to prep this kit. I've got a card base, and it's cut at 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock cut at 3 3/4. I was going to say 3 3/4 by 5, but you know what? This looks more like 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Does anybody else use a old-fashioned ruler? I use it all the time. And I see Brenda's here and Carolyn's here. Hello, girls. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, let me just put this aside. And then this piece here is a designer series paper. Now this comes from... It's a little deceiving because it can be used all year round. The paper is actually from Trimming the Town, designer series paper. It's on sale right now for $13.39. And this is the pattern I'm using. I find designer series paper always has two sides, so there are different ways to use it. And if anybody wants just half a package designer series paper, I do have one that's Peony Garden, Forever Greenery, and I split one up for somebody today. What's this one? Peony Garden. Oh yeah, and the Poinsettia Place. So I do have half a pack. If anybody is interested, let me know. And let's see. Oh, Brenda uses a yardstick. Yes, I know what you're talking about, Brenda. I'm right there with you. Okay, so this is how I created the card. So I needed my designer series paper to go over my Whisper White background. This is the wrong size. This is the right size. So I cut these exactly the same size. And then my problem was, how do I line up the snow globe image perfectly in this stamped hole? Now I could take a pencil and draw the shape, but then I have to erase it. So instead, I like to use a product called a Stamparatus. Hello, Adina. I see you're here too. So the Stamparatus is one of Stampin' Up's amazing tools. It comes with two plastic plates. I don't know where the other one is right now. One fits on the top, one fits on the side. And you can see how you just lift it straight up to remove the plates. So I can actually have two images lined up at once. And all I did was take this, like so, put this on top, and then you just take your stamped image, because this is a photopolymer stamp, and then put it in the hole that I already cut. And I guess I should mention, how did I cut that? I pre-did this just to save a bit of time. I use this die. So these dies are really, really fun. And you can see they've got some Christmas shapes. They have a reindeer, they've got some trees, they got a polar bear, they got a church, and then a fancy detailed image. But like I said, I didn't want to do Christmas. I want to do a fun birthday card. So that's how I cut that. And then once this is lined up now, watch this. I can just pull this out, tuck this in the side, and then it's ready to stamp, and it should be perfect. I'm not going to say going to be perfect for sure, because who knows. Now when you have your Stamparatus, this plate I find kind of goes all over the place, so it helps if I have another stamp pad underneath my window, and then that way I'm not getting the ink. See how I got a little bit of ink on the side? It just makes it messy, so I don't want it to be messy. And I'm trying to keep it flat while I ink it up. And this is great if I want to do multiples, like say I wanted 10 birthday cards, everything's lined up. So it really saves me a lot of time. Okay, look at that. Now let's see if it is lined up. Ta-dum. See, isn't that perfect? So it really should be called a perfect placement tool. Try to say that 10 times. Perfect placement tool. Anyway, I just thought that was great, and I just had to share that with you because I know Christmas is coming, so if you don't have a Stamparatus, put it on your wish list or order it now and get your name into a draw for a free cut and stamp and emboss machine. And do I need to cut anything out? No, I think I did it already. This is what it looks like. It's worth $163. And then it comes with all your plates to do die cutting and embossing. And a couple times a year I like to have customer appreciations days. Normally it's at my house, but we'll just do it kind of online and give a machine away instead. Okay, so now that I have this done, we need to do a little bit of stamping. So I'm taking the car from the Coming Home stamp set. And then the balloons. Look how cute the Zoo Globe stamp set is. Isn't this adorable? So it's got a kangaroo, you know, if you have a baby card, a little elephant, a little koala, a little giraffe, and I like the sentiments. Happy birthday, let's go, wishing you the best. I don't know, I think it's pretty cute. And I love it when I already own a product and then Stampin' Up! Comes out with another stamp set that'll coordinate with it. So the Zoo Globe stamp set came out this summer. Ooh, can you see that? That's too much. Hold on. That's too much ink, too much ink. I got a brand new Memento black ink pad. Normally this doesn't happen. So let me just give it a little clean. I'm using my Simply Chamois. And I like it because I can really get in the little nooks and crannies. Okay, let's not be too aggressive with my stamping. And I'm going to stamp the car right about here. Okay, and I thought this card would be super cute too if you know, had someone who's getting their driver's license. You could say, let's go, congratulations on getting your driver's license. Because I've heard in Alberta that they're really hard to get a spot to even get your driver's license, which is kind of crazy. Okay, now I have used Memento black ink on my Whisper White cardstock, and then I'll just quickly color it in with my stamping blends. So I am using light real red, and there's two sides. There's a bullet tip and a brush tip, and I'm just using the bullet tip right now because I want to get just in this skinny little window well area. I want to color in the lines. I feel like I'm in kindergarten right now, you guys, and you're watching me. Ooh, the pressure. Don't go out of the lines. Okay, I think that looks pretty cute. And then we're going to make one of the balloons red. So my brush tip, you can color faster if you use your brush tip. And while your ink is still wet, if you go in with the darker shade, this is dark real red, you can add some highlights to your image. I usually do it kind of creating a shadow effect, but that's why you get two colors with the Stampin' blends. You get a light and a dark. Okay, and now I'm going to use Smoky Slate, and oh, I think I used dark. Whoops. But it'll still look good. There we go. Okay, what do you think? Cute? And then what I did for the balloons is I used a Bermuda Bay and an Old Olive, because the Old Olive coordinated with the designer series paper that I'm using. Whoops, and I just did blue. But that's okay. Don't you think that looks cute? Let's see, I actually want this to be Old Olive. So we're gonna go over it a little bit. Ta-da! Did you guys know you could do that? You can color over one and made it green still. So you can never ever goof up stamping projects, because then your card just looks a little different than what you intended, but super cute. So I'm quite happy with that image. Now I'm going to show you how these shaker things work. So you need to buy the Snow Globe Shaker Dome, or the flowers if you're using flowers. And again, you get 10 in a package, and they look like this. And they already have adhesive on them. But before I do that, I want to put ribbon down. So I got to get prepared. This is my favorite ribbon in the whole catalog, because it's nice, it's soft, it's easy to, it's nice, it's soft, it's very easy to tie. I'm just going to tie a little knot. And then if I want to color it, I can take a stamping blend, put it on some scrap paper, and make it any color I want. And I'm running out of this, and I just placed an order and I forgot to order more, so that makes me a little sad. And I'd have to check to see what this is called. I want to call it Miracle Ribbon, best ribbon ever, and it's just easy to tie. What is it called? It is called Whisper White Seam Binding, Crinkled Seam Binding Ribbon. And I'll get some paper snips out. Okay, and I know I need to just put this down a little bit more so that my snow globe part will work. And then I needed something to put in here. So this was a bit of a dilemma, because you got to check our clearance rack. They had these Peaceful Poppy sequins, which I think they're sold out of, but I kept some just because. Now these are current in the catalog, and they're woven thread sequins, which would look cute, but they didn't match the colors I was using. So then I thought, you know what? Let's try these flowers for every season gems. These are kind of cute. The green, I believe, is more of a Just Jade, but I still think it's fun, and it shakes really nice. These coordinate better with the flowers for every season jar card, but it's still gonna look cute. So you want to put your little shaker pieces in here, and then the first thing you're going to do is peel this back, and then you're gonna line it up like this. Okay, now that we got that done, then you can peel off this next adhesive piece. This is where I need my take your pick tool. I usually have it close by, but I'm not sure where it is right now. Hold on. Maybe I will have to go get it. There we go. You just got to get it started. Okay, see, it's shaking already. Isn't that so cute? Okay, now I'm going to put this on here, but I want to make sure I add a little bit of adhesive on the bottom too, because I don't want this to be opened. I want it to be nice and closed. And these cards don't take very long. I'm just going to put a little bit of green glue along the top and along the side, and then that way it's going to make sure it is secure. Okay, and then I'm just going to put this down like so, and then trim away the excess cardstock. See, isn't that easy? Now, can you see I've got a little bit of excess cardstock here, so I can just trim it if I don't like that. But I'm matting it on a tiny piece of white, well, not tiny piece of white, slightly larger, an 1/8 of an inch larger piece of Whisper White cardstock, which is right here, because then if I have a bit of white showing, it's white on white, so really you can't see, can't tell, disappeared. Oh, I see Brenda's here and Leona's here. I said hi to Brenda already. Sandra's here. Hello, girls. I miss you guys. I'm so glad we have stamping classes coming this month. I'm doing them through Zoom right now, which is, I guess, the next best thing. But I sure miss my friends coming over to stamp with me and eating my cookies and baking, because I'm a baker and I've been eating way too many sweets. So I need to start handing them out with my orders or something, because it's getting a bit crazy. Okay, now what is this missing? It's missing a card base. But see how easy these are to make? I love it when you give somebody a card and it looks really difficult, but it's not difficult. I would actually consider making these for a swap. There we go. And then this piece I've already pre-cut out for you. So I've stamped it on Smoky Slate ink with black memento ink. And again, this Zoo Globe stamp set coordinates with these dies. I think the dies are $39 and the Zoo Globe stamp set is $23. I don't know. One of my stamping friends will tell me if I'm right. So we're just going to pop that up, and I love using Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'll just put, I think we need 4 of them today. What do you think? And if you're wondering about that jar of flowers card that I showed you, I did a video on that in the summer. So you can actually go to, I think it's Karina's Creations on YouTube. I've got a link on my blog. My blog is kind of my home where I keep everything. And then if you click on videos from my blog, it'll jump you to my YouTube site. And I think it was a Facebook Live party that I showed the flower card. This is the one I'm talking about. Right? Super cute. Don't you think some pressed roses or dried flowers would look cute in here? I don't know. I've got so many ideas. So many ideas, so little time to stamp and play. So I had my World Card Making Day event on the weekend, so I have to get all those prizes in the mail. Okay, I'm going to stamp Let's Go again, because it could be Let's Go, happy birthday, Let's Go, congratulations. You know, there's lots of different things you can do. But I thought this was a fun card because I wanted to show how you can use the Coming Home stamp set without being Christmas. Okay, so there's my Let's Go. And I think I just put it flat. Yeah, I can do it flat. I could have used a punch to make this look really pretty if I wanted. But I think the card's already so fun by itself, I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, what do you think of that? Thumbs up, thumbs down for this card. And then this is another one, right? This is the one using the flowers. If you like flowers, this is a really good investment, this set. Along with the punch, you could do so many different things with that. And then in terms of the Coming Home stamp set, I also made this one the other day on my Facebook Live. Oh, I saw I got a heart. Thank you, whoever sent me a heart. And then on the 17th, this is going to be some of the cards that we're also going to make with the Coming Home stamp set as well. I'm in the process of cutting them up right now. I just need some more designer series paper to come in. And then this one uses, what is it, Freezing Friends? I just wanted to make a little, you know, spinning card. But these are more Christmas focused, I have to say. And then those are my cards today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I hope you'll try making a shaker card. They are really easy. If you wanted to be entered into the draw to win the new Stampin' Cut and Die machine, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net. This is the hostess code, or you can call me and I will definitely help you place the order. And thank you for watching. And if you like or share my video, I will put your name in for a draw that I will do next week. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. And Leona, yes, camp is going to be so fun. I'm halfway done cutting it. I've got 4 of the 8 cards done, and hopefully by Friday I'll have them all done as soon as my order comes in. So thanks you guys for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye.